What is going on today, guys? Tom Cat here, and welcome back to SpinTires MudRunner for a look at a single rear wheel Ford F450 flatbed by Frog, and we're going to actually be putting it through a bunch of different tests here at the DBMT Proving Ground, and we are also going to be using it to pull some really heavy vehicle, or, well, attempt to pull some really heavy vehicles up some steep hills, and we're going to see if it can even stand up to the task. So we have a couple of other tests to put it through first, and then we'll take it up the hills. So let's go ahead and get this thing fired up. Now, if you were on my last MudRunner live stream, then you will have seen this truck before. If you were not, then you will not have seen this truck before, as I haven't done any videos on the single rear wheel version. Now, obviously, it's actually interesting to see the difference in capability between the single rear wheel and the dually. But, for example, you have an adjustable suspension, you have lift 1, lift 2, and also a heavy toe lift, which allows you to adjust the rear suspension individually. So, basically, the way I like to use this truck is if I'm just, like, driving it around, off-roading it, I usually keep it on lift 1. Lift 2 is a little high, but... oh, come on. There we go. Lift 2 cancels out lift 1, so if you enable lift 1, and then you enable lift 2, and then you disable lift 2, it'll basically be fully canceled out. So let's put it through a couple of tests here on lift 1 and see how she does. Now, just going to ease it right up on... oh, wow, okay. So approach angle-wise, it's actually not bad until you get to the second one. Oh, that's why. They're offset. That's why. Okay, that went bad real quick. You know, that should have been really easy, but that should have been really easy, and it is technically a very easy test, but yeah, it didn't turn out that way. Oh god, where are you going? All right, let's see if we could do the up and down obstacle course, the little hill course right here, and see if it'll well, first of all, see how far it'll go. Come on. All right, yeah, we're gonna want lift 2 for this. Oh, yeah, lift 2 is doing much better. And actually, there's some weird traction stuff going on. The whole axle is, like, jumping around. And, like, the... uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think that's as far as she goes. Oh, look what happens to the bumper. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Oh, God. I mean, you could hit it with an axe like somebody else with a power stroke that we all know, but... God, it is not liking that at all. Not even if you can't even ram it into that in high and make any sort of difference, really. So, oh no. Okay, I was like, don't be crashing on me. Please don't be crashing on me. All right, so we are going to attempt to, we're going to attempt to do something that I haven't really attempted before. And that is grab the long gooseneck and see if, well, it might fit. It might fit. I don't know. It might fit. We'll see. Now, I want to see if either one of those vehicles will fit on this gooseneck. I'm not sure if they will or not, but it's worth a try. So, we're now in the bell, and the bell is probably what I would assume the bigger of the two. And I'm not going to put any attachments on it. I'm just going to attempt to put it on that trailer. Ooh, I doubt it. Oh, I majorly doubt it. Well, I mean, oh god, yeah. Okay, no, that's not happening. That is not happening. Like, not even remotely. At least not with the bell. What about the forwarder? Or, well, skidder, really. It was part of the forwarder mod pack, but skidder, really. Oh, it's fast. Fast for a skidder, anyway. This might just barely... I mean, it fits with sort of like an asterisk, and that asterisk being it's, well, sort of hanging off the edge. I mean, it's not really going to be your best bet. It's not going to be your best bet at all. So, with that being said, that means we're going to stop that one. We're going to drop back over into this thing, and we're actually going to get out of advanced mode, go into the garage, and get rid of the long gooseneck, because we don't need it. I mean, we don't need it if that's what we're going to be focusing on. So, for the moment, I'm going to shut this thing off. I'm actually going to get in the bell, and then I'm going to see if this thing has any log loads it can carry. I believe it does, but I want to make sure of that before we use it as, you know, something to pull. So let's see. Oh crap! You can actually use it as like a you could do a cement mixer if you really wanted to. I can do 6 points. This does 4 points. That's fine. A loaded mining truck is plenty for a pulling test. All right, let's see what you could do. Install, need to install. All right, then that's what we're gonna do. It's rocks. All right, that's pretty much exactly what I thought it would be. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and drive this thing over to the bottom of the hill. And that's where we're going to leave it, because we're going to bring the F450 over, and we're going to put this thing in pull mode to see if that F450 can actually basically carry out what we hope it can. There's our hill. Let's see what she can do. Now, I'm going to leave this thing right here and grab the F450. Whoa, I don't know. I really don't. I'm too tempted. I'm too tempted. Let's... Oh, this is perfect. That was perfect. Oh my god, that was amazing. I didn't think it was actually going to make it until it sort of kicked at the end there, and I was like, oh my god, are we actually doing this? We are. We are actually legit doing this. All right. Switch to pull. Now, I'm going to do this on lift 1. And let's see what we can do in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm going to put it in low 3. Actually, for now, I'm going to put it... Oh, nope. Don't put it in high. It's going to dig. Dude, you can tell that it's working. You can tell it's really, really working it, because that thing... Oh, my God. That's as far as she goes. Oh my god. Even in like... Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. That's low 2. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Is that really as far as she goes? God, you can see it just torque up, and then whenever you let off, it's just like the whole thing compresses back down. Jeez. That's insane. I mean, I figured it would go a little further than that, but... Wow, we didn't really even... Actually, I wonder. Drop it back down, see if that makes a difference. It does! And actually... Let's get the rear end lowered. That worked really well. Low 2 just clawing at the ground. Clawing at the ground, come on! Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, it's moving it. It's barely moving, but it is moving it. God. Just look at it clawing at the ground. Uh-oh. We may have hit a snag, boys. We're starting to go uphill, so I can understand why now, but we may have hit a snag here, boys. Yeah, she's trying hard, real hard. That's as low as it'll go. And it kind of helped. Not really. I wonder about something. Try that. Try, like, squatting the back end down a whole bunch. Not really? Yeah, not really? I think that legitimately might be as far as she goes, man. I honestly think that that's about as far as this thing goes. And, I mean, still, for what it is and for what it's trying to pull, I mean, look at it. Look at what we're trying to pull. I mean, we're trying to pull a mining truck loaded down with rocks up a massive hill. Like, there's only so much you can hope for out of, like, you know, out of a, I would say, medium-duty truck, but, like, you know, when compared to a freaking mining machine. But at the end of the day, I mean, it still performed really well. It still towed it a really good ways. Now, granted, we sort of had to mess around with the suspension a little bit to sort of, like, figure out what it actually liked. But, I mean, you know, that's sort of the way you have to do it with any vehicle. Now, I do want to see what this thing looks like with the flatbed removed and the stock bed installed. If I could find the stock bed somewhere around here, I'm sure it is. There it is. Now, what's interesting about this stock bed is that even though it's a single rear wheel truck, it's just like a really wide rear tire, it's still the dually bed. So if you like the dually bed, I mean, you'll be right at home here with it. Let's see how far she goes through the water and high without dropping out. She's moving against the current too. Let's go. Oh my God. Wow, that was like just about flawless. That was awesome. We have a ramp here for some reason. Don't know why. Oh! Holy cow, that is deep. Well, let me just adjust my lift height there real quick. Actually, adjusting the lift height, like, genuinely does more for the truck than you might think. And, like, I mean, you know, regardless of whether or not you like this thing at full height, I mean, you can't argue with the fact that it's genuinely useful. Like, it genuinely is a useful feature. Oh, this bit, it just rampages through. Look at that. Absolutely no question about it. It just goes. It does understeer a bit, though, if you, like... How does this work? Oh, okay, I see. So you have to knock one side down. Just do a little donut to get back around to the other side. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Did you guys ever watch Hyperdrive? This is like the leveler. This is basically the leveler from Hyperdrive. Oh, I'm trying so hard to balance it. Oh, I want to balance it so bad. Come on. Oh, no! Nope. Nope. Oh, my God. This is so hard. This is so challenging. And the problem is, too, the fact that, like, if you move... Like, well, after you stop moving, I should say. After you stop, the parking brake still... Oh. We got both sides off the ground, but it is dropping fast. Oh, my God. Why are you so difficult? Boy. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Stop. Oh, my God. Okay, well... You gonna move? Oh my God, this is so... Oh, we almost had it, I think. I thought. No way! Oh my God, we did it! Oh my God, we did it! Look at that. Oh, that's so nuts. God, we did it. We balanced it. We balanced the balance thing. That's brilliant. I know there's probably a technical term for it other than the balance thing, but to be fair, I'm like, I didn't think we were even going to remotely get it close to being fully balanced. That's legit. But to answer the question we asked earlier, will this truck pull a fully loaded mining truck up a dirt hill? No. But does that take anything away from the fact that it's like an absolutely badass rig? No, it doesn't. I mean, because we really kind of overreached, I think, in terms of what we asked it to do. But to finish up here, I am going to see what it does with this rocks course and see if it can make it even if it makes it, oh God, even if it makes it halfway. I mean, that was just my own fault. Boy, come on. Oh my God, that was just my own fault. That's properly embarrassing, actually, because we should have known better than to, put it in that position. Oh, you'll start. All right. I was about to say, the wheels aren't turning. The wheels, like, straight up were like, yeah, we're not turning. And I'm like, okay. Why, though? Why? There's a lot of bumper scrapage going on, but, like, it wasn't made for this. We're genuinely doing something with it that it was never made to do. So, yeah, there's gonna be some things that it's not gonna agree with. But sometimes it's fun to take vehicles out of their element, you know? It's made it further than halfway, that's for sure. I'm not sure about this next part, but we'll see. The lumber can get real tricky. Well, I guess not if you're this truck. This thing took it in stride. Wow. Now, I'm not going to go up, like, the middle section, because the middle section is literally death for this truck, so I'm going to go up this little notch. See if I can maybe... Yeah, it's too low. The tires aren't big enough. Yeah, it just catches the bumper. Even if you try to, like, make the tire catch first, it still catches the bumper. I'm gonna have to pull one of these. Yep, there we go. Oh, you could do it. There we go. Just barely inched it up. But it did make it. I actually wasn't really expecting it to make it. I was expecting the bumper to get stuck. I was genuinely expecting the bumper to get stuck and to see this thing just pretty much, like, give up and bog. But if you guys enjoyed this video and enjoyed this little showcase of a alternate version of this truck, then make sure you leave me a like. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hope y'all enjoyed. Subscribe if you did, and I will see y'all next time.